What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl again with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 5, episode 7. Child, this episode was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. But we gonna get started, y'all. So it starts where it left off from last week with this big food fight that took place at this restaurant between A1's family and Lyrica and Big Lyrica. Now, it was staged. I'm not going to even front. It was staged. A1's mother was laughing the entire time. Stuff was staged. It was really staged. So they're fighting, and the sister-in-law, Patrice, was like, man, ooh, thank God she ain't no kids involved because this would be difficult. And I'm like, ooh. So they're going back and forth about, we weren't expecting her. Why is she here? And again, you changing. It's because of her and her family. Like, you ain't the same no more. I'm like, oh my God. Like, why does Mona have it out for A1 this season? Like, he has just not been having the best season at all. So A1 was like, well, we were actually coming here to tell y'all that she's pregnant. And they flipped out. The brother was pissed. Mama A1 was pissed. Patrice was pissed. Like, everybody was not happy. So Lloyd was like, I know one thing. Before I start playing uncle to anybody, you're going to need to get a test because it might not even be his. And that's what A1 mama was saying. Like, y'all was just broke up. He been gone from the house for a couple of weeks, and now all of a sudden you pregnant. So then when we go outside, Lyrica is talking to Big Lyrica, talking about, what is going on. It's just crazy. And when Lyrica is trying to talk to her and calm her down, A1 comes outside. So she was like, what's going on here? You threw me out your house. Like, what's going on? And he said, I'm sorry. That's what I was actually going to do today. I was going to apologize to you for throwing you out. So Lyrica was like, yeah, the purpose of us bringing you all together is because I'm pregnant. So Lyrica's mother was upset, and she feels like it's a messed up situation to bring this baby in because nobody likes each other. Lyrica don't like his family, and A1's family don't like Lyrica and her mama. So it's messed up. So she was very upset. She got out that car in her little crop top and her tight pants, and she walked away. So they already starting this off really bad. This is a prime example of when you mad at your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend. You telling all this stuff, you mad, you're angry, and then when y'all get back together, now everybody hates them. So maybe you should be careful with the information that you share, because once you tell your family stuff, it'd be hard for them to go back. You ain't gonna leave. 9 times out of 10, your family gonna end up hating that person. So Amber Diamond, Lord have mercy. She is doing this photo shoot, y'all. And she's actually a very beautiful girl. I mean, beautiful chocolate skin, nice body, like perfect model. As Aretha say, nice gowns, beautiful gowns. So, but this singing thing, girl, I think you need to back away from that. You really have a calling for modeling. So she's doing this photo shoot, and her mom, Sean Love, like, man, she rough. She come in and she being all overbearing and telling her where to stand and how to pose and like just being real crazy. So, she tells us that she basically don't want Amber to be fucking and sucking like she was. And I'm like, ooh, like, mama, what was you doing back in your day? Like, I know times is hard and things get rough, but did you really have to do all that to survive? Like, So I understand her concern of wanting her daughter to have better than her. And she was calling Amber a spoiled bitch. And I'm like, who talks to their daughter like that? I could never imagine myself talking to my daughter like that. And my mama has for damn sure never spoke to me like that. That shit was whack. I'm like, she calling her a spoiled bitch, and she like, where the music? And I paid him $20,000. So where's the music? And you left without him giving you the music? And I'm like, Miss Love, he is over there trying to perform miracles for your daughter. Because right now, if he gave it to you the way it was, it's horrible. So why don't you let him do his little magic, auto-tune, whatever he doing, and chill, be cool. I just feel bad for her though, because I'm like, if her mother really is like that in real life, like that sucks. I couldn't. So when Nikki and Paris meet with Tiara, they let her know what's going on. She like, you been busy? Paris like, you been busy? And Tiara was like, yeah, I've been busy, you know. She said, your boy Akbar has been busy also. So she lets her know he has a wife, definitely, of 6 years. They're not divorced, like they're together. They met with her, and she said they do have several homes together in different states. They just celebrated her birthday somewhere. She's in this picture, sis. So, you know, and they also told her about the other girl, the hard leg that was at the gym. You know, not only that, they let Sierra, Lord have mercy, Tiara know that they're okay with Tiara. They know about her, and they're actually okay with him being in a relationship with her. So Tiara was like, I definitely got to get to the bottom of this, and actually we need to maybe have a round table for everybody. So you know that's going to be a shit show. So that's what they going to do. A1 and Lyrica are out, and they're just enjoying being in each other's presence again. Everything is working out, and they're having a baby, so they should be happy, right? But they're not really. Lyrica is upset because the pregnancy announcement did not go how she wanted it to. Everybody was fighting, acting like damn fools. But in spite of everything that's going on, they're glad that they are back together and they're back on track. And Lyrica says she misses their friends, Brooke especially, and she wants to talk to her about this whole mess or whatever that happened. So A1's gonna call everybody and get them together so they can let them know that Lyrica's pregnant. He meets with Brooke at her surprise. So Marcus basically walks into an ambush where Brooke is trying to make him propose, well, get married, not propose, get married to her. As they're sitting there talking and he's trying to figure out what's going on, her mama and his mama show up. And they like, whoa, you know, what's going on here? And Brooke got on this sexy lace gown. It was cute on her, but it was inappropriate for mamas. And then he was like, you know, let me pull you to the side. Like, you could tell on Marcus' face he was not playing. That was not cute at all. As much as he loved her crazy ass antics, that was a little too far. And he was like, man, you know, what are you doing? You taking this away from me. You taking this process from me. And then all of a sudden, you're right. And I'm like, girl, again, the fakeness. Because you was like, oh, you're right. Way too fast. So he was like, let me do it the right way. So he pulls out another ring that looks exactly like the same ring that she already had on her finger. He gets down on one knee and he proposes to her. So then they're going to be engaged. He dodged that bullet and he knew how to finesse her to get her to get off of that. So they engaged now. So Ray J and Princess are at their house, and you could tell they're both bored out of their mind. Princess can't really be going out like that. She on bed rest. And Ray J is probably bored out his mind because he used to run in these streets, but now he got to be stuck at home with his wife. So they're there, and Ray J lets Princess know that A1 and Lyrica has invited them to a dinner. And he don't feel comfortable. He don't feel comfortable because of what Safari told him. And he feel like he can't be phony and be in his guy face knowing this information. So he gonna have to try to fix it. Again, Princess is telling him, mind your damn business. Don't say nothing. Let's just go to this dinner and be cool. Like, keep your pie mouth closed. But you know Ray J, he can't let it go. So he gonna try to set it up some way where they can talk about it. When Tiara and Paris went to Akbar's house. They come in and Tierra let us know that Nikki was in her business all this time trying to find the information, but when it was actually time to confront and figure things out, she had a family emergency or something like that, so she wasn't there. Paris was there to back her up. They come to the door and they like asking him questions. What's up with these women that you supposedly with? Like, you got other women that's cool with it and they know about me and all that stuff? And he said, yeah, I mean, I invest in women. I add value. Is this nigga crazy? Like, he has that sly, devilish look on his face. Like, he's very pleased with himself. I can't, So Paris was like, women aren't investment. We're people. And he was like, you've been through all these broken relationships, but look at you now. Like, I did that. What movie is that from? Was that Ike and Tina Turner? Or what was that? He was like, I did that. I changed you. What is that movie? But anyway, this dude is crazy. So he actually has the nerve to introduce them to Tierra. And his crazy ass wife was like, I'm the wife, she's number 2, and then you can figure out what the hell you want to be. Like, girl. So in the midst of her trying to set Tierra straight, her and the other chick, the man looking girl, they get into it with each other. And I'm like, this shit is crazy as hell. So the wife, all of a sudden, I'm like, so you supposed to be number 1 and everything. But she gets all rah-rah and upset, and she's yelling in Akbar's face saying, you and I were supposed to pick together. You did this without me. We were supposed to pick the girl together. And ain't no way in hell I'm sharing a man with nobody, okay? I'm selfish. I'm not sharing my man with nobody. Nope, not agreeing to that at all. So they just going back and forth, and then all of a sudden, they go and attack Tierra Marie and Paris. And the man looking bride, I'm like, girl, you're going to have to find you another deodorant because you was pressed brown like a mofo. They just really trying to attack them. And Paris had old girl by her hair, pulling it. And then the wife was going after Tierra Marie. It was just a mess. And Tierra finally wised up and said, I can't deal with this. I'm out. So I hope she stick to that. Ray J is still battling with having this on his conscience. He feels bad, and I totally get it, because when you have 2 friends and one of your friends betray the other one, it's like you do feel like you're stuck in the middle. So he just feels like he needs to clear his conscience and meet with Safaree. And he tells Safaree that he's been avoiding A1 because of the secret that Safaree told him. Ray J lets him know they're having dinner with A1 and Lyrica, and he wants Safaree to pop up. Didn't your wife tell you to mind your business, Ray J? Like, stay out of it. That's going to be a mess, as we see. Rockstar and Amber Diamond are at this phony single release party or whatever. Rockstar actually texted and begged Brooke to come and be supportive of this girl, and so she tagged along Paris. He lets them know that he done paid half the people in the room to cheer for her and bob their head, and asked them would they do the same. Would you bob your head and everything like you like it? So when Sean Love come in, Amber asked her mom, are you mad at me? And she said, no, I'm not mad at you, but I just want the best for you. I want you to be different from me. Yeah, but I mean, do you have to talk to her like that? Why you gotta call her out her name and call her bitches and stuff? Like, that was totally tacky. So Rockstar plays the song, and it's auto-tuned to hell. I mean, you could tell in every line she gives is super auto-tuned. So Sean Love is noticing this too, and she's like, oh hell no. So she's definitely not happy with the end product. So when she tried to blast him on the mic and said, this is some auto-tune bullshit or whatever she said, he said, let me play the unmastered, the unedited version of your daughter and her singing. And when he played it, it was just as awful as when we first heard it. So everybody in the crowd just looking all crazy, like, what is this shit? My ears are bleeding. But Yeah, they get into it. And Amber looks so embarrassed, like, oh damn, like I sound like that. Yeah, you sound bad, girl. But her mom is going off like I paid you, and he was like, fuck the other 20,000. I don't want it. This shit, like this stuff is so horrible. I don't want that. Keep it. We can safely say Amber Diamond is not about to be no singing star. Model, absolutely, girl. I say 100% go for it. You are absolutely beautiful, but leave that singing alone. Ray J and Princess go to meet A1 and Lyrica for dinner, and they get there first. And he is actually telling Princess that he asked Safari to show. And of course, Princess is pissed because she has told him over and over again to mind your business and leave it alone. So Brooke and Marcus show up, and then A1 and Lyrica show up. And Lyrica and Brooke apologize to each other, and they're straight. They mend their little beef or whatever. And Lyrica, I'm sorry, Brooke lets Lyrica and them know that her and Marcus are finally officially engaged. So they're happy about that. As they're sitting there talking, A1 and Lyrica make the announcement that she is pregnant. So Ray J is looking like, oh shit. Like when they announced that they were pregnant, even Princess was a little alarmed because she went to the bathroom and she asked Lyrica to go with her because she wanted to let her know what was about to happen and what her dumbass husband did. They go to the bathroom, and while they're sitting there talking, here comes Safari walking in. A1 is looking very annoyed, like, why is he here? Ray J starts explaining that, I feel like he needs to tell you something, and it's just been some things that I feel like should be out in the open. So, you got the floor, Safari. Safari ain't saying nothing. He's sitting there smiling, looking stupid. And then Ray J breaks the news that Safari said he had sex with Lyrica one time. And Marcus' expression, that was so funny because his expression was like hilarious. I'm like, oh my God, did he have to practice that over and over again and be on cue so he could know at the right time to... That was hilarious. A1 was calm, he was calm, and I'm like, uh-oh, when somebody calm, that means they trying their best not to kill you. So he like, man, I'm just waiting for you to talk, man. I mean, what's up? You tell me what's going on. And again, Safari ain't saying nothing. He laughing. Safari ain't slept with that girl. This is a whole scheme that Ty set up to come to us with the bullshit. Like, this is so fake. This did not happen. Like, I would not be doing this for a storyline. And my wife is pregnant for real. Like, that is messed up. So Safari ain't cooperating, and he ain't giving A1 what he want. So Brooke excuses herself with the church hand. She goes back there like, Lyrica, I need you to come back out here. You stay back here, Princess, because it's probably going to be some shit going on, and you real pregnant. So we need you to stay back here so you and the baby won't be harmed. They go back out, and Lyrica start with that bratty yelling. I'm like, girl, that's not how you get your point across, and it actually makes you look guilty. So you should have just came out like, so what's going on? You said what? Did I ever sleep with you? Like something like that. But you was just a little too hype. I mean, I get it, but girl. So she like, what the fuck did you say? What did you say? And he still ain't talking. So finally, A1, he got very impatient, and he jumped over that table like a ninja, and he tried to fight Safari. Safari, boy, somebody always wanted to jump at your neck. A1 was about to get you. Well, he was going to try to get you. We all know that ain't going to really happen with security right there. But that's how it ended, y'all. I feel like this situation is going to be cleared up soon. But yeah, it's really starting to really feel fake. Like, nah, this this can't be real. The way this happening. And they always laughing throughout these scenes when they supposedly mad and getting ready to fight and jump people. They always laughing like, no. But that's it, y'all. That is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I hope you all have a great week. And I actually hope you all had a great Labor Day. 3-day weekends are always great, but it's awful when you know you got to go to work the next day. So I hope you all have a great week, and it's super short. That's it, y'all. Have a good night, and I shall see you guys again soon. All right.